And we're back with the this thing. It's called a pinch collar, and it looks kind of brutal, doesn't it? It's got teeth. Look, teeth. Why the hell would you want teeth on a collar? But people do. And I'm going to talk about why, and why it's useful and why it's not. It's if you look at it really close, even though it looks all brutal, the teeth actually aren't all that sharp. So it's not as bad as it seems, although it's still kind of bad. It's designed to teach the dog, like we talked about, the mother's kind of bite. It's supposed to simulate that bite more than a choke collar because it's got teeth. And it's actually a semi-slip variant, I guess. It's not an actual choke collar because, well, you'd like lop their head off or something, I don't know. It's very bad that way. So most people use this wrong, even trainers, but trainers tend to do it better. Depends on the trainer. Depends how much they like dogs, I guess. But I mean, if your dog's always pulling, and you put one of these on it, they'll stop pulling. Why? Because it hurts. And that's not the right way to train a dog, but I guess it works, and I got it all wrapped up here. So, I would say, for most people, just leave this thing alone. Leave it on the shelf at the store. It's all shiny, as you can see, because I bought it for this video specifically. I've never used one, and I never plan to. Even if I was training an 800-pound Rottweiler, I don't care how much he doesn't listen. I'm not putting this around his neck, because, like, look at it. I mean, ew. Anyways, so, yeah, don't do it. I mean, I have a brother I guess I could use this on. He doesn't listen very well, and I'm not too worried about hurting him, so maybe I'll tie this up to him. Trust me, I'm not going to kill my brother. But for everybody else, just don't use it. It's really not a good thing. I mean, it hurts. And we don't want to hurt our dogs, so bunch it up into a ball and throw it out. So that's collars, guys. Just a quick recap. Training collars are for training. Don't leave them on your dog all the time. I don't care if it's a choke or a semi-slip or whatever. Once the training's done, plain old normal collar works great. But you don't want this on there when they're not behaving and they're pulling, because you know there's all that pressure on their larynx, like we talked about, and we don't want all that. You know, their throat is very, very soft, just like yours, and you don't want to be, you know, putting that pressure on them all the time. So use the choke collars to start with, and once they get a little older, you know, give them the better collar. But if you have an older dog that's still pulling, you can still train them using this thing. I mean, it's harder. Try teaching an older man how to play basketball, and you'll learn really quick. But for people, it's a little different anyways. But for dogs, start with this, move to this, use this if you're in the mountains. Other than that, that's pretty much the extent of this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm out of focus throughout the video. That was intentional. Don't worry, I'm not really that bad of a videographer. Actually, I'm not even the videographer, it's Jake behind the wheel. But guess what? My hands are in focus, and that's where the visuals are. So, surprise, surprise, right? So that was the idea. Sorry for the 5-minute things again. I think I explained that. We got 5-minute segments because this cheap-ass camera. Can I say ass? Well, I can because it's... well, Jake doesn't care. So, better camera is probably not going to happen unless you guys want to buy it for me. But this one will work for now, and it gets the point across. So, subscribe. Great for us, it's great for you, get a free cookbook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave comments. Comments are great. It teaches us what you like and what you don't, and if you disagree, cool. Show us why we're wrong, because then we'll respond by showing us why you're wrong, and we'll do this wrong thing, and then together we'll find a better right. That was all very philosophical. Jake's giving me a big but really, comments are great. And yeah, if you're finding this video somewhere else, barkingorders.net. And it's a pretty puppy picture. We try and make things kind of fun because Jake's quite the comedian and he's in charge. Well, him and Gabby and Buddy. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, until next time, keep it real.